Went out with the girls, had some awesome food for Amanda's birthday. And back, weird. Picked up a rototiller for the skid steer. Didn't really have time to use it, but had to test it out. Works pretty cool. It'll do the job. Showing one online, 2 comments. Ron Burgundy, what's up? Anything you guys want to see tonight? Anything you would like to discuss? Give it a few minutes. Let everybody jump on. Benjamin Brewer, how are you? Jake, what's up? I just left Jake. This is a different Jake, isn't it? Kiri, what's up? Is World War III happening? For some, for some, I think it currently is happening. It's definitely on the agenda. Will it affect you? Or have you been putting your life in a position that it really will affect you less? What?
Boots in the truck?
Boots are in the truck. Yeah, not the forerunner of the truck. You don't need those for out there right now. Yeah, they're in the truck. Pure evil bandit. T, what's up? How are you? Doing anything cool this weekend? DJ, what's going on? Did you guys see the guy with those giant fucking marble lions? Was that you that posted that? Holy shit, smash that aluminum truck up. Longer day on the farm, lots done. Thankful for Amanda's pain salve. Nice.
What?
Kiri said she was thankful for your pain salve.
Oh yeah. He looks so much better.
Yeah, now boil all these eggs. Get your boots off. What's all this?
So this Queen Anne's lace with flowers, without flowers, and full of bugs. They should be not full of bugs anymore.
Put it in the dehydrator. It'll probably kill the bugs. You never know. You take the Queen Anne's lace with the bugs, and it'll give you superpowers.
Oh yeah. So tomorrow, I'm gonna take these out.
What is that, dill?
It's dill, yeah.
It's just run?
Yeah, well, and it's all dead to here.
Yeah, just cut it off.
So, oh no, I don't even have to. I'll just pull it right out. You trying to wake up the fish?
Yeah, they're in there. Some big ones. What are the floating plants? Oh, water hyacinth. Highly invasive. You probably don't want it. But try out the bug batch. Josh said, what's the look-alike of Queen Anne's lace?
Hemlock.
Hemlock, yeah.
And it's very, well, people say that they look alike. Queen Anne, the stalk is hairy. So the thing to remember is Queen Anne has hairy legs.
Queen Anne has hairy legs. Like your high school girlfriend.
I knew a girl in high school who only shaved to like here because that's where her shorts went, and she didn't shave any higher than that. And she had.
Hey, give them more water. You got more coming out the bottom than the top.
And she had fucking fur.
Fill that shit up.
On her legs. It was something. Fur.
Chase, what's up? Probably a dumb question. Do frogs ever get in the water? They do. Yeah, tree frogs do. Tree frogs get up here. Not often, but sometimes. See how this tank over here is taller? How the water level's higher? That means that algae in the water here has been caught. This water, I'm going to drain it all out and restart. But it's full of algae, which will just bang off right there. And now these water levels will equalize. If you let it go, it'll actually, the tank will overflow. I'm trying to thread this sucker back in here one-handed, and it's not quite catching. There we go. Now my hand is wet.
Now your hand is full of algae. Ooh, we have our flower.
Have a flower? Yeah, a water hyacinth? Yeah.
There's a crazy moth over here.
Nut 26, what's up? Oh, black, you know, I see it. Oh, that is wild looking. Looks like it bites.
It probably does.
Careful, he bites. Not a demon, what's up? Processed out 40 chicken. Oh, T, right on, man. Ready for chicken break. Lots of tomatoes on these. Let's see. Strawberries out here. These orange tomatoes are the best. There's a big one. I don't even love tomatoes. Never am I like, oh, I want some tomatoes. Smells good out here.
And it's not even hot yet.
Yeah. So, I thought Angie was messing with Skylar the other day. These are pink lemonade blueberries, and I just thought these were blueberries that weren't ripe. But you eat them, they literally taste like pink lemonade. They are ripe, they're ready. I thought they were messing with me. Some good jalapenos. More jalapenos. More jalapenos all over all of these. Here's another set. Lots of jalapenos. Take those suckers, slice them open, get all the seeds out. You can spray them out usually if you have a pressure nozzle on your sink. Put string cheese inside them, wrap them up with bacon, and then put them in the oven. You can add barbecue sauce if you want to. Pink lemonade. I have never heard of that either, Josh. I thought he had blueberries, and they taste like pink lemonade. Here's some right here. Those came, all of these plants right here came from Tim Riley. All these on the outside here. All these figs, these blueberries, all of these all the way down on the outside. Those Tim Riley brought all these in. I've got a bunch we need to plant.
Are they actually growing there?
Yeah, they're good.
Good.
First time here, what's a scoop on the garden? So I actually build nylon tactical gear, and we bought this building. It's 10,000 feet. You can't see it from this side. It was an abandoned building. The doors are welded shut. About 8 years ago I bought it, and then we built it out. And the property originally was a gravel pit. There's no soil here, it's all rock. And little by little we cleaned it up, And now there's a farm and a garden and a bunch of livestock production, small scale agriculture here. And we have a sew shop inside, and we build nylon tactical gear. Now the reason you're here, you just don't realize it, is you've interacted with a bunch of my short content. And because you have, when I'm live, it actually puts my feed into your short content. You were just scrolling shorts, right? And the case is always, yes, that's the case. And we build all this stuff. Love this time of year, starting plants. Yep, we're planting a ton more. Make much sense. Fucking crazy. That's 500,000 acres in Idaho where they're growing all the potatoes. And then it's happening in Washington. It's happening in California. It's happening. That notice that they can't use any of their well water. And all those farmers have already planted all their potatoes for the year. That's how I found the live, right on. Is the nighttime a good time to garden, or is it when you had time? It's great to garden, actually, water at night, because when you water, the sun doesn't burn any of the leaves. Water on the leaves acts like a magnifying glass and will actually burn your leaves if you get water on them. Got the Tiger Stripe covert bag today. That thing is legit. Suggest anyone getting Tiger Stripe. Nice. 4,000 per acre to plant an acre of potatoes. Yeah, fucking crazy, isn't it? Did you watch that video today? My oldest is watching the live with me tonight. He said hi and wants to come see you. Right on, Chase. Tell him what's up, man. Water will burn in yellow sometimes. Yep. Radio Made Easy. What's up, buddy? I'm going to try to buy one of the blueberry plants. I'd never heard of them. We have pink popcorn blueberries here. Huh. Yeah, probably. I'll bet it's the same thing. Those are the best. Tim, where'd those come from? Did you propagate those? Do you water directly or indirectly? We just water on those raised beds. And because they're raised and because they're black and they're 3 feet off the ground, they're warmer, so they kind of go through the water faster. All of those vertical 4x4s there, those are all for hanging shade cloth. We're going to put the shade cloth up this week, and we're actually going to double the size of the shade cloth area so we can put more beds in. See the guy in Oregon with 2-year-old and a naked guy walks up to them on his property, and the cop won't arrest the guy because it's not against the law to be walking around naked. They should just kill those people. Shoot, shovel, and shut the fuck up. They should literally just end those people and put them out in the woods. 0 to Hero at SOE next weekend. Buy one, get one free for dads. Going to be a big class, good time. Plus, you guys get to hang out here. I'm sure there will be some going to dinner. I'm sure there will be some hanging out, and it'll happen here on the property. So during breaks and such, you'll have access to the gear shop. You'll have access to the property. We can do some walking around and, see whatever you want to see. 9 days to Rottweiler pups, right on. Just got settled into my new home, 2.5 acres out in the country. Hopefully breaking ground on a garden next weekend. Can get to many things going this late in the season. Going to plant what I can. You'd be surprised. You can do a ton right now. Now, breaking ground on the garden. What's the garden going to look like? And what does breaking ground look like? You're going to rototill it? You putting in row garden, like row crops? What are you doing? Long time no see. How's things? Beans and tasty. We're all good here. Very good. Great day. Plant okra to shade. Yep, we got a ton of okra that has to get planted. We've got a lot of okras that's already started. I've probably got 20 okra plants to put in. Don't know why the UV radiation scale run 1 to 11, but we have been at a 10 for 2 weeks. Interesting. Those plants there are getting fucking fried. We're going to put out all the shade cloth. Picked okra. Yeah, we pickle okra. And you can do okra just like dill pickles, or you can do it like bread and butter pickles. What are you doing, weirdo? What's up? Propagated those from cuttings a couple years ago. Bought the mother plants from a nursery in Nashville. Well, they're doing great, Nate. They look better than some of the plants we've put in the ground here 4 or 5 years ago. Now, our big ones up on the hill, those are taller than I am almost. And Amanda pulled, I said, pull just the ripe ones. And this isn't even, I'll bet this is 1% of what's on the bushes. These are just the perfectly ripe ones. We'll go out and probably pick just as many of these tomorrow, and we'll keep picking. And I've got probably 20 bushes up there that are nowhere near ripe. Grapes. I have frost grapes, which are not really a eatable crop, but I have 2 good root sections. The vines are probably 40 feet each. And I've got one running and clear up a pine tree. We're going to hack those off and use that root stock to put something into, some other kind of grape. Blueberries, yeah, we got 70. Josh and I put in 72 here, DJ. Going to till it, sand mix, mostly sand. Been told things will grow good in this type of ground. Planting in rows, possibly. Where are you? What state are you in, Matthew? David the Good. Look up his YouTube channel. He's in Florida. He has no dirt. It's all sand, and he has been building dirt and soil. And he does a grocery row market garden. It's not what you think it is, though. You should watch his stuff and see what there's information in every one of his videos. Very easy to watch. Peter, what's up? Blueberries are huge. Ours only grow half. So those are called rabbit eye blueberries. Rabbit eye. I have 5 varieties of them, and they're named after like climax, orgasm, ecstasy. But they're called rabbit eye blueberries because they're the size of a rabbit's eyeball. Sand is good for the bottom for drainage, but good soil on top. Peter, what's up? Hey man, I'm a bit undecided on some sirloin or T-bone. Get ribeye. Get ribeye. I had a double bone-in pork chop tonight. It was huge. That was the chef's special. Could be wrong. My gramp taught me. Simple man. Just received OD Fupa today, and well worth the wait time. Going to try it tomorrow. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Love pickled okra. Truly believe you can pickle dog shit. Maybe so. Your wife could do it. I like whole grilled okra. Call it hillbilly edamame. Oh yeah, I can see that. Would wine grapes grow in Tennessee? I'm saying they will, and I say that because there's a lot of vineyards here. Brother planted an acre of okra in the 80s. That was interesting. Yeah, David the Good, like seriously good information. Central Coast Side, Illinois. The land I'm on was once a part of Kankakee Sands, located in Indiana, about 20 minutes east. Yeah, there's vineyards all over Tennessee. How's the wine? I don't know. I don't drink wine. I don't know. Billy Magnum, what's going on? I got a tiller today for the skid steer. Ninja. Finally caught one of the live streams, just found SOE, ordered some awesome shit. Right on. What'd you get? Mr. Greg. This grass sure does well here. I don't know how it even gets in here. And something, what's causing all these spots on these? Anybody know? Got these spots all over these, all over those strawberries. Working with one of the pups, nice. 2 fupas, a modular dump pouch, and a GP. Right on. There's a lot of colors of fupas we don't have, so if time is an issue, just reply to your confirmation email with, hey, send what'll ship fastest, or we can have a conversation about available colors. We have a lot of roll-up dump pouches, though. Here's my little watermelon. There's another vine over here somewhere. Those were just seeds that were in the dirt from last year. Oh, this one's doing really well. Look at this. So I got this little guy here. Then I got this guy over here, which is all the way across. Oh wow, it's even curling back around this basil here. And it has, I'll bet that's a Charleston gray. It's got a little oblong, not round, but like a oval. Brother from Oklahoma, what's up? Small glass of red wine a day has positive health benefits. Yeah, what's in there that's the pot? Hey, resveratrol. You can, I'm not saying don't drink wine. By all means, drink wine if you want. But you can buy resveratrol. Those yellow and pink moths.
I have no idea.
Here's one right here. Resveratrol. You can buy it in a powdered form like creatine.
You
What
can
kind
buy most things in powder form from that bulk supplements.
Yeah, bulk supplements.
You could get fucking sea moss and shilajit and all those things that are the superfoods right now.
Nice melons, growing cucumbers. Nice, I've got a bunch of cucumber starts I'm about to put in. What kind of chiller? Cheapy China import. Dude brings in container loads. Same guy I bought the grapple from. $1,000. Obviously, it's not a land pride, right? Because it's not $5 grand. But I've already tried it. It works for what I need it to do here. Hydraulic ripper or turning tines. Oh, it's tines. It looks like a normal tiller, you know. I use Rose RX. It's supposed to be non-toxic, protects from mildew types and bugs. Anciently grew pumpkins, tossing one on the bank. Yeah, we throw a lot of pumpkins. We do 120 pumpkins at Halloween here. We put them on all of the fence posts, and then they just fall off and grow.
Man, I watered this last night and it is fucking dry.
Yeah, Pure Crop 1 kills mildew and bugs. Do we think that? I don't think this is mildew. Is that what somebody's saying? Mildew? It looks red, like it's burnt. Maybe it's mildew, but I mean, that doesn't look like mildew. It looks like sunburn's what it looks like. These sweet taters. Black spot, fungus, brown spot. Watering at night can cause fungus. Well, she's not watering the leaves. We literally water the soil underneath. Where did the black steel raised beds come from? Tractor Supply. And when we started buying them, they were $69. They are $180 today. I have not bought any more at $180. Chemtrail burns, probably so. I've been told water in the evening, early in the morning. Water in the evening, early morning. I'm no expert, lifelong student. Mycocephala leaf spot on the strawberries. It's a fungus, but they say it doesn't affect the fruit. Very.
It's the fungus among us.
Chris Watkins, what's up? Water when you can. Yeah, we water when we're about to put shade cloth up over this whole area here. And then I'm gonna bring it, I think we're 20 feet right here. I think this is 20 feet. So we're gonna go out another 20 feet. So we're gonna more than double the area this year.
I'm gonna cut a bunch of this stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, we're cutting a ton of this shit out. By we, I mean her.
Happily, that's basil.
What's that in the middle? A bug or is that a?
It's a rose,
Okay.
a floret. Where the seeds will come out and it'll spread everywhere else.
I'll show you where the seed comes out.
These trees over here that have just stalk,
They're dead.
the whole tree is dead.
They're dead. Yeah, they never woke up.
Okay, so I don't need to keep watering.
Well, I mean, keep watering them. Maybe something will come out of them, but those 3 figs right there, they never really put on. They never came back awake. But these figs over here are nice.
Are those blueberries the ones you said were the pink lemonade ones?
Yeah, right here. Try these ones. You want some?
Over there?
You
Okay.
want to try them?
Yeah, I
All,
want to.
those over there too. Let me find you some good ones. I ate most of them. This one's got some good ones. Well, you used to say, I hate gardening, so
No, I hate.
humor. Here.
I'm a crop producer now. Thank you.
Slurp it.
Yeah. I like
Aerate
that.
it. Here.
Mm.
I thought Angie was bullshitting.
Mm.
I thought she was messing with our
Those are good.
sky, yeah. I think the raised beds are bigger than 24 inches. Yeah, they are. They're 24 by 4
foot
feet.
apiece. I would like another 25 feet of
25 feet of what?
hose.
Okay. Why don't you just buy another 75? Road truck and hauling Amazon. Carl, what up? Been eating fresh beets. Nice. I like pickled beets. TDG, if you want some sun chokes for seed stock, I got plenty. I think they suck for eating though. Good for soil though, right? What was in the aluminum cased jugs before using them for agriculture? Aluminum cased jugs. What are we talking about? IBC totes? I don't remember. Molasses probably. I think these came from Kellogg's. Interest in bonsai. I have a friend that does all of the bonsai trees for all of the Hilton. I think it's Hilton properties. Huh? Yeah, Hilton. Yeah, I like bonsai trees. What apps do you recommend for GoPro? S-Site? I don't know what. For GoPro S-Site. I don't know what that is. Hydro setup? Yeah, it's aquaponics. Each of these are 275 gallon tanks. There's big koi up top. And then these are floating rafts. We've never really produced much out of here. I just we put it on and it just runs. When it cools off, cabbages do really well in these. But I've never even really float planted that side. I mean, we have, but I just kind of keep them going and they sit here running in case we need them. GoPro editing. If Premiere or Final Cut, we use Final Cut on Apple. All my guys use Final Cut. I use Premiere. You can use GoPro QuickTime, like on the phone app. You could also use CapCut. It just depends what you want to do with it. Yeah, each of these is 275. They have them you can get them from 250 to 350. It just depends what you have access to. You're going to buy them used for the most part. Otherwise, you're going to pay, $350, $400 for a brand new empty tank. Yeah, I know. There's one on the other one too. How do you feel about camo on guns, needed or not needed? Personal preference, man. Personal preference. Is your car camouflaged?
How do you feel about camo leggings?
I mean, is your
matter?
face camouflaged? It just depends, man. You want a camo out your gun? Camo out your gun. Don't you have like 12 of the same gun? Do them different. Notice they get more production out of the soil, yeah. Now Tad gets a ton of production out of his aquaponic stuff, a shit ton. But it's better for like leafy greens and shit, right? And leafy greens, let's be real, they don't have nutrition. There's no calories. You're not going to pull calorie crops out of aquaponic. At least I'm not. I mean, Disney does. Epcot Center does. Yeah, average person will do better in soil. Average person will do best first year with fucking miracle grow soil, with poison soil. We've never used shade cloth for our garden. Stupid question. Can you explain that to me in terms of how it helps the crops? You know when you go outside, T, and it's in the morning and it's kind of comfortable. It's daylight, the sun's out, but it's not burning hot. And then when the sun's straight out, you go out there and it's pretty fucking miserable. And then when the sun's going down, you can still see the sun, but like 5, 6, 7 o'clock, how it's pretty comfortable. It's the same for your plants. That is south. The sun comes up over here and it travels all the way across here. And at 10 in the morning, it's not too bad, but 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, these plants lay down. It's too hot. By putting shade cloth out here, and you can get shade cloth that's 10%, you can get shade cloth that's 75%, and we just put it up, and it doesn't even have to be full coverage. You could put like a 10-foot section there, skip it, 10-foot section, because it's coming down at an angle, and these plants come back to life. And then when it gets really hot out here, these plants are miserable, and you get better production out of them, and that's the deal. You can also unskin your greenhouse, like my row house. We can take the plastic off and put shade cloth on, and now it's all vented. You could also leave the shade cloth on. You could leave the plastic on and put shade cloth over it, and it'll help for a while, but you'd be better off unskinning it. Vertical aerobatics fed from a fish pond, 10 times more easy. Horizontal grows are useless. Matt, tag me in some of your, tag me in your Instagram where you've got that set up. I'd like to take a look at your facility. You have bears. Nope, no bears. This property is completely fenced. It's 10 acres, it's 100% fenced, and we have dogs here. And our dogs kill anything that comes over the fence. Now, we also don't have bears, although out west, they use the dogs that I have to deal with black bear predation load. We do have coyotes. See those trees way back there? About another 60 feet, 100 foot back is our property line. There's a fence. From there, it's 20 acres to the next property house over there. And then everything over here is wildlife management area. We have coyotes all up and down through here. We got them on game cameras every night. They don't ever come through here. There's a dog laying right there. Hera! There's a big ass dog there. And there's a big ass dog over in that paddock over there. And then there's 3 more dogs. And they're all livestock guardian dogs. Those aren't little yip dogs. Worked in a greenhouse in New York as a kid. We use shade cloth and white paint on the greenhouse. You get amazed how soil retains temp a long time. We had a cold night, but the dirt was warm, but it worked both ways. Yeah, you can do dirt as a thermal sink too, same with water. But you can also plant your plants in a manner where you know where your solar cycles are. Like there's apps on your phone that'll show you where the solar cycle is and how it moves and migrates. And then you can plant your crops. For instance, you could put crops that need a ton of sun, you could put them out front to the south side, and they're going to grow up like sunflowers, right? You're going to get sunflowers that are going to grow 8 feet tall. That's going to shade everything back at least, 20 feet behind it, so you could plant other stuff and rely on those as your shade. Do I have beehives? I do not have any beehives here
The word is yet.
yet. I was just waiting for Dawn to get hers, and once she tames them and gets them calmed down, we'll just put hers over here, and then she's good at it, so she can get some new ones.
She can just come out here and do them.
She can teach them tricks. Takes the stress off plants. Can be good for tomatoes in heat of summer. Yep. Plus, like, you know how when you go and you want to start gardening, right? You put out all your lettuces and your chard and everything, your kale, and it does great. And then as soon as the sun comes out and it's real summer or warm spring, it all dies out. Shade cloth will carry you another 4 to 6 weeks with that shit.
Is this a watermelon also? This little furry thing right here?
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, that is a watermelon. So
It's very weird looking.
this is the one I was talking about. So that's probably a Charleston gray, because we had some of those last year.
Okay.
Those are those big ones, right? So there's a watermelon. But there's another one over here, right? I don't know where it went. There's one over here growing. But the beauty of that is this is a different plant. Nope, this is the same plant. Shit, it is the same plant.
The same plant as what?
This plant with this watermelon is this
Oh,
plant with this
gotcha,
watermelon.
gotcha.
So you're only going to let 2 go on each vine set.
Correct.
Do you grow any fruits or fruit trees? Yeah, we got about 100 or so fruit trees on the property here. All of these trees, I'm going to walk over here. If this dies, guys, it'll come back. I'll bet the Starlink will be fine over here, because I have a booster in this building here. I don't know if you can see it, but all of these trees, that's the end of the driveway. There's a cat walking up. You can see his eyes over there. All of those are fruit trees. I think there's about 20 right there. And there's another 30 inside this fence line. And then where that gate breaks, there's another 10. And then we've got about 20 trees in the swales back here. And then we have another set of trees in the swales up top. And then I've got more trees we're going to put in. Marigolds. So I plant marigolds. There's probably going to be some coming up here just from being in the soil. We do put in marigolds. We have dandelions all over the property. We already picked, how many gallons of dandelions did you pick this year?
A lot.
20 probably, 10. We're pulling wild lettuce right now, which looks like a dandelion, but it grows about 5 feet tall. All signal break, but not too bad. Scapex. I don't know what that is. What's Scapex? Scapex. Cutting out. Do we make apple cider? Nope, but I'm going to buy an old-time apple cider press, like a big one. Here. Thanks, dude. Of us don't see many normal productive role models. Where are you at, Joshua? Do you mix, graft, any type of fruit? I have not. I have friends that do. We're going to graft in. I've got some really good wild grape stock up at the top edge of the property that's growing 40, 60 feet, a fence line. So we're going to cut that off and put something in there that grows grapes that we want to eat. Vermont, right on. You should come out to Self-Reliance Fest. We just went offline. Yeah, we have mosquitoes. You can't see it right now. You see those trees there on the other side of the fence? That's the burn pile. Behind that is a pond. There's a massive pond over there. And then there's a pond here in the middle. And then about a half a mile that way is the Kentucky Lake / river, the biggest man-made body of water in the United States. So yeah, there's mosquitoes around, but they're not messing with us bugs. This light here, these fish eat these bugs as they come down the water. I've seen these fish actually jump out of the water after these bugs. Fruit cocktail tree is cool, but a much more resilient way is to just plant 3 trees. Do you carry livestock and butcher them, or do you hunting? So there's 5 or 6. What do I have? 5 or 6. There's sheep, 100 and 200 chickens at any given time. That's really the meat animals that we do. Bill Gates, let's fucking hope they're not Bill Gates mosquitoes, right? I may try. I don't travel much, but my wife always wants me to. She's from California. We're an odd mix. She's Hispanic, and I'm Thug Billy from the opposite side of the tracks. We'll go inside, guys. Game meats are pretty good. Yeah, we have like game meat dinners at some of the churches around here. I've not ever been to one. I actually order game meat usually when it's on the menu at a restaurant. I don't know that it's really game meat and not farm raised though. These are blueberries from today. These are eggs from what's left of. That's not even 20% of it. It's probably closer to 10%. It was huge. And those are maple bacon Brussels sprouts. Hold on a second. There we go. Tons of eggs. Yeah, I mean, we have eggs all over. We'll freeze dry another 120 eggs tomorrow, probably. I do not have bat boxes. I need to put bat boxes up. And when you look at bat boxes, holy shit. Those things run up $500, some of them. Grocery shopping? Yeah, we do sometimes. We have 3-door commercial freezers that are full of cow and stuff. And then we have 2-door commercial freezer. So I'll walk in here 10 times a day and eat watermelon or, pineapple. We usually keep a lot of boiled eggs, so I'll eat boiled eggs. And then whatever, was made. I took most of the leftovers from Thursday and Friday, and all the food comes out of the fridge, goes here, and then this goes to the chickens. And then this is chicken. I don't know why we had this, all these cuts. But I just pulled them out to feed to the cats and the dog. I probably have 60, 70 whole chickens, and we don't use them fast enough, so that sometimes they freezer burn. So I'll pull those out and then cut one in half, and we feed our dogs mostly raw. We feed them fresh killed rabbit, fresh killed chicken, or frozen. And when you feed uncooked chicken, you feed whole bone. You don't have to bone it or anything. They eat all of it. Working on it. What's up? Bat box. Yeah, Peter. So a bat box you put under the eaves of a building or a house where it gets some protection, and usually not direct sunlight because it'll cook them. You can put them up in trees and stuff, but it attracts the bats will house there and stay close. And all the flying insects at night, a bat eats its body. I have one. I don't think you can see it. It's behind the truck. I have they call them condos, and it's these cool looking red barn birdhouses, and they'll have between 18 and 36. Some of them even have 72 holes in them, and they make them small so starlings can't get in them. And when you attract blue martins eat all of the bugs. Yeah, guano's good for plants. You built bat boxes? That's awesome, man. So funny how we were told to weed out dandelions when we were growing up. And now we want a tea, man. I just mowed the property for the first time 2 or 3 days ago here. We have we call them weeds, right? We have weeds. Amanda was just out this afternoon in the weed patch, which is, an acre, 2 acres. And when I looked up the hill as I was leaving the property, I could just see her head. She was standing in weeds taller than she is. Queen Anne's lace she was picking. Wild lettuce she was picking. Yarrow. There's a few others. We just found, there's a property that I drove past to and from. I took a video of it actually. And they got about 20 mimosa trees on their property that are in full bloom. I have a mimosa tree here, and then I have a second one on the dam, but the little one's not growing any flowers this year. The one we have here, man, we can't reach them. We'd have to get a high lift to get to the flowers. Used to be bats all around. Now, if you see one, it's cool. Yeah, there's usually about a dozen out here. Poison hemlock looks completely different from Queen Anne's lace. Yes, poison hemlock. It has hairy legs. Queen Anne's has hairy legs. There's some rhyme to it. What is it?
Queen Anne has hairy legs.
Queen Anne has hairy legs. Yes, it looks similar to poison hemlock.
But hemlock does not have furry stems.
Yeah, and if you use the apps, they all identify them. Dandelion greens are good, and some old timers even batter fry the blossoms. Man, if you have bearded dragons or any reptiles that eat, vegetation, they love dandelions. Dandelion wine. Nope, I don't grow any mushrooms. We have some that grow here. Probably make bat houses. Yeah, you totally could. Except I'm not going to. Bigfoot Dogman stories. We have a Bigfoot group here in this area here, actually. I'm addicted. Man, I drive the figs, too. Figs and blueberries. I ride past on my four-wheeler and sit there and eat so many figs in the morning. I'm like, holy shit, I have to stop. I'm going to be sick. And we just put in like 30 more figs over the last, 6 months. Got about 15 elderberries. Yeah, we got a few elderberries in. I want Bigfoot to be real so bad. You and me both, man. Any tips on getting rid of sumac? I don't have any tips. I found 4 chanterelles. Yeah, we got chanterelles. We have chicken of the woods. Josh, what other mushrooms did we have here? We put thousands of dump trucks of wood mulch here. And when the track was all connected here, we had a motocross track here. And we would ride the Razor just fucking, 40, 50 miles an hour down the straights. And it would make a lot of dust. So I would put a couple hundred bucket loads out of the skid steer of wood pulp down. And you'd go out there on a morning when the temperatures were right, and you'd have hundreds of feet of mushrooms just growing in those wood chips. Wineberry. Yeah, we have muscadines, like wild muscadines. Not here, but near here. We're about to have a good berry season up here. Honeyberry, blueberry, and strawberries. Kiwi. So there's people here growing kiwi. You can get cold hardy kiwi. They'll even trellis right up trees. Amanda, what were those blackberries, those enormous ones?
Big Daddy blackberry.
Big Daddy blackberry. They're twice the size of what kind?
Started with an A.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Arapaho.
Arapaho blue blackberries. You get a cultivar called Big Daddy. They are enormous. They're the size, they're bigger than your thumb, like the whole thumb. Hundreds of different mushrooms. 2,4-D always works. Yeah, Big Daddy blackberries. Oh, 2,4-D for what he asked about. What did he ask about? I have huge push ball mushrooms. Mr. Foot probably is real. People don't get in woods as much. Yeah, that's true. Mulberry trees. I don't know. Yeah, we did put in 2 mulberry trees this year. Got 15 elderberries, nice. A lot of snake. No, very few snakes here. Very, very few on the property. Every now and then we'll see a chicken snake. We have killed, I've never seen a copperhead. Yes, we did out front. There was a copperhead in the ditch out by the road. We have seen a cottonmouth. And then I caught a hognose snake here and a water snake. 2,4-D is a weed killer like Roundup, but a lot stronger. And that was to the guy that asked how to get rid of, I don't remember what he said. Do we grow any cactuses? No, they don't overwinter here. Ice cold fresh strawberry kiwi margarita. I'm with you. I'm with you. Had a margarita tonight. Did you make a pelt from the copperhead? No, I didn't kill the copperhead. No. Did we? Yeah, we did kill the copperhead out on the road. We sure did. No. Rattlesnake. So I have lived here in Tennessee for 18 years, and for guys that don't know, we actually go snake hunting. Like I have had thousands of snakes. I had 2 full-time reptile keepers. We go out looking for snakes. I have never seen a rattlesnake in Tennessee. I have no doubt they're here. People in Big Sandy, which is a town like one over from us, about 20 minutes from us, they say they have rattlesnakes. And I know guys who have caught rattlesnakes, even in this county, but I've never seen one. Pawpaw trees have been disappointing. How old are they? Yeah, the cottonmouths are more aggressive, way more. I would love to start growing my own mushrooms. You totally can, dude. So easy. In bags of sawdust, in a shipping container, or a wooden building, or anywhere, man. Take a wooden building, a small one, a shed, put it someplace kind of shaded, where you can control the temperature a little bit better. Saw 2 different king snakes. Nice. I want pawpaws so badly. Will they grow there? Is that you don't have them because they won't grow? Add snake skin to your catalog. I won't take the time to hide out a snake. I would just buy the snake skin if I wanted it. Have you ever had pawpaw? It is one of the more sought after forage foods in Michigan. I don't know that I have. Don't they say it's like custard? Too cold up here. We can grow it here, right? We can have pawpaw here. Some years, I guess. Pawpaw is amazing. Big in southern Wisconsin. You guys should move. Eli Faust, what's up, buddy? Ask some questions. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah, they grow in Tennessee. Right on. Yeah, I don't know why we don't have any pawpaw trees. We have room for a lot more stuff. Any experience with gel batteries for bikes? Yeah, I've got some little batteries on some of my dual sport bikes. Like I have some batteries that are literally like behind the headlight fairing. Just got one for your bike, right on. I spend more money in my trucks and cars on batteries than I do in gasoline. Like just replacing and refreshing batteries all the time. I need to hook tenders up better for sure. Peach tree. Yeah, we have I don't know, a dozen or so peach trees. Experience with 12 gauge tripwires. Now, I've seen them. There's some nice machined aluminum ones on Amazon even. Now, of course, you know it is a federal crime to put a shot shell in one of those. It makes it a booby trap, but you can put, legally, you can put blanks in there all day long. Two pawpaws, they suck. It just take up room. Got a cow that's been showing up a lot around our house. I'm going to try to train it. Just fence that motherfucker and you'll have a cow. There are gators in Tennessee. I've always wanted to fry gator meat. There are gators here, apparently, TVA is saying. They're also saying, leave it alone, you can't kill it. When you walk around filming like this, are you carrying a gimbal? No, I'm carrying a big ass giant iPad. It's heavy. My wrists get tired, especially from all day. So holding it, I hold it two hands close to my body with my elbows resting like on my sides, or I hold it like in the crook of my arm, and then my hand here is right up here to the side. And that's why I just get tired of holding it, and it does a lot of this shit. People are like, it's showing the floor. I'm like, yes, I know.
You'll be okay.
You'll be okay. Do you like kitchens? Could one make MREs? Your place looks amazing. Do you like kitchens? Could one make MREs and press oils? I don't know exactly what you're asking me. Yes, we have a pretty cool kitchen here. Trying to figure out how to take better videos of my Rottweilers. You just use your iPhone. How long of videos do you really need to take? And what are you going to do with them? People are taking they're shooting full on videos, movies with iPhones. Now you can get other stuff. This is what I film 90% of my shit with right here. Just a GoPro on a clamp with a flexi arm. Between this and a drone. Now, my video guys, they use, we've got $2,000 cameras and we've got $10,000 cameras. But 90% of all the run and gun stuff, all the stuff you see of me on the compound and shit, that's all a GoPro. SRF Gator Cookout. Unicorn and Panda Head. Yep, bought them from Walmart. If there are gators in a couple years, they'll be in all the ponds. Yep, they're here. We've also, TVA says we have DNA for no less than 11 mountain lions right here in the immediate area. Calamari, you've had gator tail? Found a used GoPro 7 for $100. I wouldn't buy that, dude. Go get you something current, man. You're gonna pay $100. Well, the 13's out. Is the 13 out? I'm telling you wrong. I just bought another 12. They're like $250. If you can afford 100, you can afford 200. Now, with that said, we shot with a 700 for a long time. I don't ever replace one until I crush one. How much to resize a Cobra belt? We don't do it anymore. This cat has a bowl of chicken here, and he has pulled it all out of the bowl. Had some male Karen give me shit because I put a video of Elvis having a cable attached to his collar. He had gotten himself a baby rabbit. Guy was all offended. I have dog on a cage. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fucking idiot. What brand dehydrator? That's a Excalibur. GoPro 12 is on sale for $299. Yeah, I thought I saw with a year of whatever their service is. I thought it was 250. But Fast 4 V302, 4-valve 302, we don't do any resizes anymore. I can't build enough of the belts for customers right now. Looking into industrial sewing machine, Juki DDL 8700 is what I'm told is what I need. Well, I've never heard of one of those. I don't know. What are you making that you need that machine? Juki DDL 8700. Nah, this ain't the fucking machine you want. It's a lightweight machine, single. What city? We're near Memphis and Nashville in between. 2-point sling bungee for AR with OD sling mounts, standard attachments, correct? Jeff, I don't know what the fuck you're asking me. 2-point single, 2-point sling for an AR with no QD mounts. Got you. How are you going to attach it to the front? You got to have a sling swivel or something. Yes. Yeah, standard would do it. Heard pawpaws are good. I sew a lot of nylon webbing and polyester fabrics for making tool bags. Are you the dude that said, no, you don't want that, dude? Especially for heavier shit. That's a lightweight machine. You want a walking foot, right? And the way you're going to be able to tell if it's a walking foot is these right here. You notice how that machine you just told me has one single tensioner? You see how this has two tensioners and has this take up for the slack? That's the quickest way to know that you're looking at a walking foot. I started my business 35 years ago with a Mitsubishi 130. It's on par with that machine you said. Yes, I made all this big heavy stuff with it. All of my skilled labor here, all of my employees, you put one of those girls on that lightweight machine, they're going to destroy that machine in 5 minutes. It's going to be knocked out of time. You're going to have to take it to have it serviced. These bigger machines are much more forgiving. You're going to pay about $1,200 for a Conso 206. That's what all these are. Doesn't matter what brand they say. They're Conso 206s. You could also, for $2,500, get one of these Juki 1508s. Even heavier duty means way more forgiving. The machine I sew on every day, I made this on it yesterday. The machine I sew on is an old Conso 206. It's right here. It's so old that the badge has fallen off of it. There's a Conso. That Seiko, same fucking machine. I've got Nakajima Pfaff, Singer, High Lead, Seiko. I've got 52 sewing machines. You need a walking foot. I just got my first non-scooter motorcycle since 2008. Big milestone for me after working on it until I was trying to... Awesome, dude, right on. What model and make would you suggest? What I just told you. I know these comments come in all scattered and out of order. Here's a Seiko here. We bought Seikos. They came out of the same factory out of China. They were badge Seiko. They're Conso 206s. There's a Conso. Here's a Conso. Here's a Conso. There's a Juki. There's a Juki. Here's a Juki. What's this one? Probably Seiko. Yeah, that's a Seiko right there. I think I bought 12 of them at the same time. Nakajima. This machine came with me from San Diego. I've owned that machine for almost 30 years. Can you do leather? Yep, you could. Most leather guys don't do leather on a flatbed machine like this. Depends what your product is. you guys are on our text or email app, you know about the promo going on this weekend. This is the free item that comes with the promo. Little admin panel, Velcro, so you can put it in your tool bags, put it in your medical stuff, put it in any of your rigs. That's free with your orders. Faletti, the sewing machine, Cody. Where are you located? I just don't know what to order. Don't order nothing, man. Are we live? Canada, Ontario. Gotcha. So you're probably not ordering a machine from here in the States and having it shipped in. So you might be limited to something that you can get there. But I mean, you need to find a commercial sewing machine place. Cody, are you on? You got Facebook? You're on Facebook, right? Sewing shops near me are asking $1,600 for what Juki. Yeah, you don't want that machine, dude. They're gonna get you a new machine, but you don't want that machine. Look up Collier Sewing. It's Collier Sewing, biggest sewing machine. Like, guys, sewing machine. The sewing industry in the United States is dead. Everybody's consolidated. All the companies are going out of business, and one or two companies are buying up everything from all the shops and warehouses and used stores and such. Collier Equipment, they're in Alabama. They're about 3 hours from me here in Tennessee. They're the biggest. They're also the most helpful. Good group of dudes. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them on Instagram. Collier. Collier, I think. Collier. Tell them I sent you. They've got some very active Facebook groups. Just jump in there, ask your questions. I would read about 100 posts first, just kind of scroll through, read, because guys are asking the same questions you're asking. Does Premier Armor have a panel for the copper egg or AK? Yes, for both. And just look up SOE on their site and use code SOE, and it'll give you 10% off of your order. What do we have here? Sew Shop. We make all this stuff right here in Tennessee. Been in business 35 years. Thanks for the links, Josh. Is Homestead Apprentice on pause? Yes, it is. Yep. We had all the contestants come out that wanted to a few weeks ago, and we did a little modified weekend. I think we had 10, 12 courses in there. Hung out with all them dudes for 3 days, and shot some footage. Some of the videos coming out still. Currently using your gear at Army Master Marksman training course. Thanks you, dude. Croft. 10 out of 10 in Tennessee. Yeah, we love Tennessee. We came from California almost 20 years ago. You said sewing is a dying industry. How do all these other companies make gear? Not in the United States. There's a few companies around. Most of them are not. You guys have a perceived idea how they are. Notice none of those companies do live videos. Do you notice none of those companies show any video of sewing? Do you notice you don't see any employees? Why do you think that is? Is this BB or airsoft? This is real shit. You can use all of it for BB or airsoft. Gonna use BB and become John Wick. You do that. You go. You should get some dogs too. All I need is the suit. Yeah, that's all you need. When you're ready and you have some money, let me know. We'll put you in contact with the guys that train John Wick. We know a few of them. Yeah, the dogs were awesome, weren't they? I love the John Wick movies. I enjoy the shit out of them. All you really need is a pencil. You know that, though. Come on. Watching Overton demo SOE 2-point bungee when tonight's live started. Going to order one tomorrow. Well, thank you, man. If you would, find the link for me and send it to me. I haven't seen it. I'll go check it out. Nah, bros, involved in the John Wick world. Good luck with that. I don't know what you're talking about. I know you do whatever you need to do. As long as you're having fun doing it, fucking more power to you. Keanu was traveling the world in a rock band, right? That's fucking awesome, man. He seems like a fucking really good dude. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good night. As for you sling guys, here's some slings. We've got single points, convertibles. Whenever we run out, we make another batch of them. We got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. Most of it isn't outside. Homestead, what's up, buddy? Another spin-off John Wick. That'd be cool, man. That would be cool. Very high action. What's the movie where the dude is just over the horizon? What was that movie called? Just one dude. Fucking wild, man. Send me one of your smallness bag. Yeah, we don't send shit out, man. Buy some shit. Everything comes with some cool swag. Willis versus Wick. Wick wins. New Boondock Saint coming. That'd be cool too. I would definitely check that out. I bought a used SOE belt from eBay Seller stated that that's a 38 through 32. I'm 38. Will it fit? So we don't make a 38 through 32. The seller bullshitted you. That is a category with a... Are we live? I don't know why that died. People carry fat in different places. There's a lot of dudes walking around wearing fucking pants that don't fit them. They come in here and I'm like, what are you, a 38? They're like, no, I wear 42. So I'm like, no, you don't. Here's a 42. Put it on. See how it doesn't fit? Now try this 38. Now that's a category with a drop-down menu. You're supposed to pick the size of your pants. Will that belt fit you? Maybe. James Kroll, I'm just about to get off here. Ham radio field day in 2 weeks. Ham radio class with Evan Dixon from Radio Made Easy is next weekend, all weekend here at the compound. So if you are coming to that, you can still get tickets if you want to. Come in, take the class. We're also hanging out here. We'll go have dinner several times probably. We'll hang out here on the compound. You guys will have access to everything here. Have you watched Extraction? I have not. Is it good? I'm kind of listening to in the background, semi-watching, what's that movie with the lockers? What's that called? Fallout. The TV show, the series Fallout. That's pretty entertaining. Question, are YKK heavy coil zippers best, or do you have... No, they're the best. They're the best. Extraction is an amazing movie. Where was it, in the theaters, or is it like on... Where do you see it? Amazon Prime? Your internet is garbage. Well, Mike, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry you don't like my free videos. Netflix. Let me go ahead and ban you here, Mike. You're gone. There's no sites that sell mail order Russian husbands. Well, that's because they're all being killed right now on the front lines, just like all the Ukrainian husbands. They are down. They're fucking abducting 60-year-old men. Terminal List is better than Extraction. Right on. Right on. Who wrote Terminal List? Who's that? Greenie? All right, guys, I'm out.